straight out of the comic books and onto the big screen. Director James Wan, known for his success with commercial hits Saw, Insidious, and The Conjuring, does it again, this time bigger and splashier. Wan's vision is what Hemingway would call a movable feast, but in the depths of the sea. Aquaman has got all the action and adventure you would expect from a movie about a superhero. With all the incredible CGs, action-packed scenes, and so much color in full display, you would think it would be an overload to the senses. But it isn't, and it never overwhelms a story. Aquaman is a total sensorial experience, thanks in large part to director Wan, the ensemble of talented actors who remain true to their characters, and to the unbelievable film score by Rupert Gregson-Williams, also known for his gorgeous music on Wonder Woman. Williams creates a beautiful, exciting score which moves the story of young Arthur Curry's early beginnings to the character who becomes Aquaman. From the most sweeping, important, climactic battle scenes when Aquaman faces his half-brother Orm in an underwater volcano in an epic fight for the throne, to Aquaman's encounter with his ruthless arch-rival Black Manta. These are some of the best scenes and exciting music themes that make this movie a must-see. When Black Manta appears on the scene threatening Aquaman, it is a huge and savory treat. But just as soon as he appears, he is gone, leaving you salivating for more. My bet is Black Manta was brought in just long enough to whet our appetite for the next Aquaman movie. Jason Momoa is Aquaman, and if there ever was someone who was born to play a part, it is Jason Momoa. He not only looks the part, he fleshes out a believable yet reluctant superhero, a bit of an outsider. Momoa brings his own experiences and brand of self-deprecating humor to the character, giving him depth and making Aquaman very likable and appealing to a wide audience. Even if you've never read an Aquaman comic book or have seen DC movies, Aquaman as a film stands alone. As movie posters remind us, Aquaman, he is not from here. Actually, he is from both the deep sea and from the surface world. When Atlanta, a queen of Atlantis, washes ashore, played by Nicole Kidman, she falls in love with the lightkeeper who nurses her. They fall in love and have a baby boy. And as she cradles him in her arms and whispers to little Arthur Curry, aka Aquaman, "You will someday unite both worlds." Well, the audience is given a glimpse of what is to come. In a pivotal scene at an aquarium not unlike this one, it is where Arthur Curry is bullied and first learns he has an unusual gift, an ability to communicate with the creatures of the sea. He eventually hones his fighting skills and builds his strength. But it takes Princess Mera, played by Amber Heard, to persuade him to challenge his half-brother Orm, who is determined on taking over the surface world. Mera is a strong character and a superhero in her own right. She talks Aquaman into taking his rightful place at the throne. Princess Mera literally jumps from out of the pages of the comic book series completely looking the part. Her personality and her gifts are part of her confidence and strength. But don't get confused with her good looks. This is no damsel in distress. She is certainly capable of taking care of herself, and Amber Heard is perfect as Princess Mera. My only criticism is I wish she had been given better lines. She does what she can with what she's given, but she doesn't really get to show off her superpowers in the movie. And the chemistry between both Aquaman and Princess Mera definitely could have been played up more and been more palpable. My personal take is that it's just an appetizer and a tease to the moviegoer, and their attraction to each other will hopefully be developed in the sequel. Ocean Master, Aquaman's half-brother, brilliantly played by Patrick Wilson, is the jealous and anti-hero set on defeating his brother and taking the throne. I'm so glad Patrick Wilson is getting juicier parts these days. Because of his clean-cut good looks, Wilson has often been cast as a love interest or relegated to secondary roles. It's wonderful to see his acting chops in a big role such as Ocean Master. As King Orm, Wilson shines, giving a great performance. This, however, is a showcase for Jason Momoa, who takes center stage as Arthur Curry and Aquaman. Half Hawaiian with handsome chiseled abs and features, he brings an attractive, strong, burly superhero with good guy charm. If you're a man, you want to have a couple of beers with him and maybe arm wrestle the guy. Or try. If you are a woman, well, at the very least, you will feel safe and protected in his arms, and you'll want to make out with him. Aquaman is a thrill ride with more color than an oil painting from Afromov. If you haven't seen Aquaman, I highly recommend this fantastic adventure. It's comic book splendor and perfect escapism. And if you have seen Aquaman, go see it again in 3D. I give Aquaman an A for awesome.